Welcome to Let's Play FTL Faster Than Light. I'm Nye. We're starting ourselves a new game. Basically always going to be starting a new game. We are going to be running with the Kestrel, because I'd like to get a good run going with this ship. Going to get our guys in position as usual, and then we're just going to do a straight-out jump, see what we can find. Let's see, we've got some slavers here. They're going to try to offer us to sell us a slave, but we don't have the money for that, so we're just going to flat-out attack them. The cool thing about slavers is that if you play your cards right, if you attack them and if they surrender, they'll often just give you a slave, give you a free person to work with, and that'll give us a fourth crew member, and that is exactly what I am looking for. Unfortunately, these guys have, of course, they have missiles, of course, and those missiles are going to cause my Artemis to go offline. Looks like their shields did get hit pretty hard by that blast, though, and I'm actually very happy with that, because that means that their shields are probably going to stay offline for quite some time. Their weapons are also partially offline, which is good, so it means they can only fire with that hull laser, which is doing absolute dick. And there it is, their surrender. They're going to offer us a person, which I will take. That's going to give us another human. I was kind of hoping for a different race of some sort, but I'm okay with having a human with me. Okay, going to have us, can't really do anything at that store. I'm going to jump to this next beacon, because the rebels are still a little bit behind me. Unfortunately, of course, it's going to be a, great. Not only is it a sun combat, but we also are facing an auto scout that has a cloaking device. Basically, we're going to take damage here, and there's nothing I'm going to be able to really do about it. What I'm going to do, just in case, is I'm going to start to vent the ship at least a little bit. See, we're taking damage off that laser. That is absolutely not good. I'm going to fire off my missile towards his cloaking device, see if I can take that offline so I don't have to deal with that again. I'm expecting to see the sun go off any moment now, and it's going to be dealing damage to me as soon as that thing goes off. Okay, so it looks like we've taken his weapons offline, taken his cloaking device offline, so I'm probably not going to be taking any more damage for the time being. Here comes the solar flare. Let's see what type of damage it does. Awesome. The only fire it does is inside a room that is already vented, so that fire did not last long at all. As soon as that jump drive is charged, we are getting the hell out of here. Gonna jump ourselves to somewhere a little bit safer. Open space, I can live with that. We have a rock scout that needs fuel. I'm gonna give it to them. Let's see, and they are going to kind of weird. It gives me my fuel right back, and it wants me to take it to a quest marker. I'm completely okay with that. Great. Okay, so we're in the middle of a plasma storm, but we found incapacitated ships looming in the shadows. We're going to manually search the record for survivors and equipment. We found ourselves a system repair drone and 16 scrap. Nothing to really write home about, but at least I did not have to deal with any manner of fights in the middle of a plasma storm. That is just never good. Now, we are getting boarded from somewhere. Can't quite tell what is boarding me, but we will find out pretty soon. I'm only seeing one guy, though, so I'm going to make sure 2 guys, great, 3 guys. Okay, so it is a 3-on-3, it is a melee in there. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to start venting the decks. I'm going to get my men into the med bay, kind of as usual. This is sort of a normal fight for me. Just going to vent everything except for the med bay and the pilot's bay. I'm just going to have my guys escape. They're going to leave. There they go. They very quickly run to the med bay because they know they're going to die otherwise. And now that that's done, I'm going to have them just fight in the med bay. We're going to win. It's going to be just easy as pie. Couldn't have really asked for an easier event than that. Unfortunately, we're not going to really get much out of it. The good news is that all of our men are going to get a little bit of experience in fighting out of it, which, you know, not the best possible ending, but that does mean that I'm not going to take any damage, not going to lose any guys, so, you know, I'm okay with it. Going to continue our jumps. We're probably going to leave levels behind a little bit. Let's see if I can access this ship's data stores. Awesome. Got some information about the sector. Let's see. We've got the distress call up here. There's the store. Going to skip that just because I don't really have any scrap worth talking about. Well, gonna save my scrap for the time being. Jump to this next one. Let's see. Let's attack this automated ship to get to the storage cache it's hiding. I'm actually going to let this one's shields remain up. And instead of attacking its shields, I'm instead going to just go straight after its weapons. I'm going to take a little bit of damage here. Luckily, not all that much. Take the Artemis back. Stop that thing from fighting. Let's see if we can get our sensors and such back online. So we got, I mean, we took a little bit of damage. I'm not too worried about that sort of damage, especially because this thing is never coming back online. I'm just going to deal damage to it and be done with it. I mean, I did take 3 points of damage or so. That isn't ideal, but we're going to get rewarded for this, so not too worried about it. Next volley off of our burst laser should take care of this guy. Our door systems are back online. Let's just get the medical bay done, and we will be good to go. Got 17 scrap, but nothing else. But, you know, 17 scrap is nothing to sneer at. Not quite ready for that just yet. Don't have the scrap to spend to actually make that worthwhile. Now, about 7 more scrap, and then we're talking. I'm going to jump to the stress beacon first, see what we can find. Alien spiders, I'm going to leave them the hell alone. The alien spiders distress call almost never ends well for you. Usually lose a man. Unfortunately, it looks like that rock was a trap, which is unfortunate. But, you know, what are you going to do? Now, I'm probably going to end up taking damage off of this in some way, shape, or form. Here it comes. Now, his weapons are offline, which is good, and his drone was not able to land the hit on me when my shields were down, which is good, so we're in a good way. But his weapons are back online. I'm going to have to... Apparently they're focusing on keeping those weapons up, so I'm going to have to focus on keeping those weapons down. There goes the O2. Let's get this guy repairing that. See if I can get his shields back down. He's only got the one weapon, which is good. So, you know, it's very easy to focus on keeping his weapons down. On the other hand, he's focusing really hard on keeping those weapons back online. So I gotta really make sure that I'm blasting the ever-loving hell out of him. And that'll do it. 12 scrap, I'm okay with that. Let's put some points into getting shields to level 2. And, I don't know. It's going to be really risky to try to jump to this ship and jump to the exit. So instead, I'm just going to jump straight to the exit, and we're going to make our way out of this sector. Any event happening here? Let's explore the asteroid fields, get 4 missiles and 13 scrap. I'm okay with that. We're going to go directly to the next sector. Looks like we're going to go to... Let's go to the Uncharted Nebula on the bottom, because that actually has 2 different civilian sectors for us. Okay. Got a distress beacon up here. Let's just go straight for that and see what we can find. Hopefully it'll be something we can actually help with. It's got a fire, you know, dock and try to rescue the survivors. We could potentially get a guy, but we could take a lot of damage. Send our crew in and shuttle to help put out the fire. We could lose a crew member. I'm going to dock. Okay, we got a crew member. We got Jonesy, which is awesome. Thank you, Jones, for joining up with us. He's just going to be kind of a roving crew member. He's not really going to do too much for me. He's just going to kind of run around the ship and do repairs wherever I need him to. Okay, so those rebels, we tried to chase them. Didn't really work. They slipped away from us, so that's fine. We're just going to keep on moving our way through. We're going to be fighting a rebel ship, which is kind of problematic. We are in the middle of... we're in the middle of a plasma storm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shunt power off the O2 into engines. Our crew can last without O2 for at least a little while. Let's get you back on the engines, though, so we can get that 15% evade chance. Gonna take some damage off of that missile, I gotta say, but that's fine. Now we have taken down their weapons, which is awesome. I don't think those are going to be coming back up anytime soon. Jones is going to sit there helping us with the shields. Going to use this burst laser. We're going to take down his shields real quick. Awesome. Get his pilot's chair going down. So okay, his shields are kind of down. Looks like they put some points into shields just in case, but that's fine. His weapons are down, and those are unlikely to come back up anytime soon. And now he should have about 0% evade chance, which leaves us a time to just blast the hell out of him. Oxygen's down to 50%, so I'm going to take points out of engines because we don't need to evade right now. Now I'm going to put points back into engines because I want to make sure my FTL drive is ready to go as soon as this combat is done. Good, combat's done. Okay, so we should be able to jump pretty quick here. Awesome. I'm going to take kind of a roundabout way to do this. I'm going to see if I can build... crap, I'm running out of fuel. I'm going to see about getting some fuel sometime soon. The problem is that I... Oh, great, we got intruders. Okay, just going to have to do this the normal way. Get those hatches open, get our guys into the med bay. Now, the lucky part about this is that I already did not have a lot of, crap. Nope, gotta have oxygen. Okay, we're gonna take some points out of that then. I already didn't have a lot of oxygen in the ship, so this is really just allowing me... Perfect. Having no oxygen really in the ship in the first place is really allowing me to get rid of oxygen very fast, to shunt that out. Okay, he's still there. Let's put you over here. Well, no, you stay here. Let's get the ship... Nope, stay in here. Awesome. No, do not want the Artemis firing any longer. This guy's going to go down really darn fast. Okay, now you get in there. You get in there now that we have oxygen in the ship. And we're going to take this guy out really fast. One last set of burst lasers, and he's gone. Good. Can I get some fuel, please? Yes, got 3 fuel. Good. I'm going to swing around. I'm going to go directly to that store. Going to attack this automated ship. Artemis to that. You to there. Should be in a good way. I'm going to get my shields up. Not really going to help, because this guy, again, has a missile, and that missile is going to completely miss. Fantastic. That's what I want to see. Looks like his weapons are almost completely offline. Not enough, because he's going to shoot another missile at me, which is, thank you, going to miss. Our evade chance is doing well. Awesome. His guns are down. Okay, and he's got no evade chance, because his pilot's room is down, so we're just going to be able to just peg this guy a couple more times and take him out completely. So not ideal. We almost a couple hits, but almost is better than definitely. His shields are apparently just completely out, which is awesome. One more burst laser and we're good to go. Fan-bloody-tastic. Investigate the station, and again we find nothing useful. What is with my luck? Okay, we're going to jump to the store. Let's see what he has for me. Let's see, he's got a crew teleporter. He's got the shield charge booster long range. Okay, we're going to get the crew teleporter. I'm going to fix my hull, and we're going to buy some fuel. Toss you into the crew teleporter. I'm probably not going to power the crew teleporter for just quite some time until I get another crew member. But we are going to attack these pirates. Now, I used to really like using the Artemis on the shields, but now that I found that if I can use the Artemis... Okay, they launch some guys into my ship. So what I'm going to do, turnabout, is fair play. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the hatches, and I'm going to let all the air escape out while I send guys to them. So I'm going to remove some points from there and put some points into there, send some guys into their shield room, and, okay, so our 2 men are fighting a rock man over there, which rock men have a higher... Oh crap, our burst laser's down. And I just... Great! Just fired another Artemis missile, did not want that. Okay, they're trying to escape, which is actually decidedly not good. Crap. Oh, gotta get some air in there. So they're trying to escape. I gotta get their engines down before they get out, because otherwise I'll lose my crew members. And you know what? I'm gonna get my crew members back immediately, because we already need to get this ship back in working order. Okay, so they're offering me 3 fuel, which is tempting. 1 drone parts and 13 scrap. Now I'm going to ignore them. Okay, if my weapons take theirs down, fantastic. If not, I'm absolutely fine. I just got to get things working again. Because what I want to do is take out their weapons. Okay, I was just going to take out their weapons and reboard their ship, but you know what? I can live with that. So, I got some more fuel. I did, however, completely miss out on that fuel, and that fuel would have been kind of life-saving, so I'm not sure if I came out ahead or not. Still trying to decide on that. Let's take power out of there, toss that in there. Don't know why there was no air in there for Jonesy, but, you know. Oh, okay, they had a breach missile. That's what he's been working on. And, of course, we didn't have any sensors, so we couldn't see that. Good work, Jones. Jump back in there. I'm going to keep that powered just for you. And we're going to keep working our way through the nebula. Hopefully we'll find something. Okay, we've been boarded. Not sure by what, but standard boarding rules apply. Everybody into the med bay. Okay, so there's going to be some fighting going on outside of the med bay, but I think Justin's going to be able to handle that just fine. All of our guys in the med bay have plenty of health, which is fantastic. Yep, Justin is definitely winning this fight outside the med bay. Good job, sir. Okay, so he won his fight out there. Everybody won their fight. Let's get everybody back to their positions. Justin, buddy, you go into the med bay. You heal up a little bit. Jones, I want you to take his position on the shields until he's healed up. And let's keep on exploring. Got a lot of boarding going on in here. Let's see. You know what? They insulted me. I am not too happy about that. We are going to arm our weapons, and we are going to cause some problems for them. Okay, let's get Jones into the teleporter. Lagarde, get into the teleporter. Justin, I want you back on the shields. Okay, so we're going to be teleporting onto their ship. And I'm going to have us teleport into their engine room. We're going to have to deal with rocks just pretty much immediately. But looks like we only got really one of them to deal with. We're taking damage, which is not good. But their piloting system is down. I'm going to... Great. Okay, we're going to put that into our shields for now. You jump on weapons. Okay, we're taking more damage than I bargained for. Not good. Okay, we're going to take you guys out of there. You guys didn't really do anything, but I couldn't really ask you to do much. Those were rocks over there, and you kept them busy for at least a little while. I've got no weapons online. Oh boy, that may have been a huge mistake. Wow. Okay, we're going to take our engines offline for the time being. Lagarde, get in here. Heal that up. You're healing the weapons up, that's fine. Gotta get that teleporter back offline. Gotta get the weapons, or the weapons, yes. Gotta get the energy out of the teleporter, so that way I can start attacking their weapons. Wow, this went really poorly. This was me just making very bad decisions. Should not have attacked these guys, especially not in the middle of a plasma storm. Okay, so their weapons are partly offline. We're doing better. Let's see if we can get our doors under control. I don't think there's any way I'm gonna get the scrap that would have made this worthwhile. This is really bad. Apparently, whoa, we got fires everywhere around the ship. That's not good. We really got to get those fires under control, but I got to make sure their weapons stay offline. So I'm going to do that first. Looks like Justin's having some trouble. Okay, their ship is down. I'm going to take points out of the burst laser, put that into this place. And I'm going to open up some hatches, so that way we can make sure the fire gets put out just ASAP. Shields are going to be going down pretty darn fast if that fire doesn't get put out. And looks like, no! Shields went out entirely, as did doors. Okay, so that's really not good. So we got no air, and I cannot close these doors. Well, we're going to have to jump into the doors room. Even with no air, you guys are just going to have to tag team this. Not good. Not good whatsoever. Okay, the doors are back under control, so let's close those. And when air is back up to a decent percentage, we're going to go in and we're going to fix those shields. Should be good now. Let's get in here and fix these shields. Jonesy, you get back in and get healed. Let's make sure everybody's where they should be. You should be on engines. Justin is my dedicated shield dude. Awesome. Lagarde, you're going to be going right back into the weapons room as soon as the shields are fixed. Actually, faster than the shields are fixed, because you got Jones here, who's now at full health, and he can finish fixing the shields. Good. Okay, let's put some points into shield, and take some points out of there, put it into there. Fantastic. We're going to make our jump, and we're going to keep on just trying to power our way through. Gotta hope I hit a store sometime soon. We got teleporter. Let's see if we can lock onto their life signs. Someone joins our crew. Emma's going to join our crew. We got another roving band member here. See, that's why the teleporter's good, because we got to get a free person, so that's awesome. Let's see. I mean, I'm running out of fuel here. I'm not doing well. Nothing but static. Great. Okay, what are we going to find at the exit? Absolutely nothing. Okay, guys. This is really, really bad. I got absolutely nothing here. I got 1 fuel. We're going to jump to the next sector, into the civilian sector. And I got to hope that I get something. So I can't jump. All I can do is turn my distress beacon on, and I can wait. And I can hope someone comes for me. So we got a rebel fighter who's attacking us. Probably not the ideal here, but we found someone. This guy may have fuel on him. So this gave the rebels some time to catch up to us. Hopefully my shields are going to be enough to stop this guy. Emma, you into there. Jones, you into there. Okay, so their weapons are down, their shields are down. That's good. We're going to take points out of the Artemis and put it into teleporter. We're going to have these guys teleport over to take care of that drone setup. Now, it's a 2v1 over there. That's actually... Oh, that was not good. It's actually a pretty good fight. Okay, you guys get out of there. Go work on the shields, I guess. Okay, so... I mean, that... Not amazing, I'll put it that way. That was a really bad place for my gun to go. I'm gonna lose Emma. No! Okay, I'm just making bad decisions during this LP. Can I get Jonesy out of there? Jones! Yes! Jones lives! With absolutely no health whatsoever, but Jones is out of there. That was really bad on my part. I mean, I should not have been shooting where my members were. You know, that's just how this LP is going. I was not making very good decisions there. But, you know, it's okay. They're not going to get out alive. They're going to leave behind 2 fuel and a bunch of scrap. We are going to jump to the stress beacon. And hopefully we're going to get something worth it out of it. We're going to lead them to their destination. They're going to give me some scrap. We're going to put some points into the healing so we can get Jones out of there. And we'll keep on jumping towards that nebula. Again, I'm out of fuel. Not good. Gotta turn our distress beacon on again. And just wait. Take a little bit of damage. And they found us. I mean, they're catching up to us, and this is a really powerful ship. This is pretty much the end right here. Could have gone a lot better. I could have not been making so many mistakes. Very, very rookie mistakes. Hopefully, we might be able to pull this off. But I doubt it. It's a really well-armed ship. Really well-armed. Holy damn. Okay, we're already in big, big trouble. Okay, hopefully with the Artemis and the burst laser, I can take out their weapons, but I'm not holding much hope. Yep, there goes our ship. Okay, guys. So that was rife with mistakes off of me. I played much better in previous runs. Only got 948. This is a new high score, but somehow I'm not really feeling it. Okay, guys, I will see you guys next time.